time with terrible decks. Now, in the last episode, our insect deck finally failed us. It gave us a hell of a good fight at the end of the last episode. It was a pretty funny fight against the Blackwing deck. This time, we're going to be playing my Turrettron deck. Now, a little backstory about this little Turrettron deck is this deck was actually built specifically for one of those weird events that they had. I think it was either the common only one or something along those lines. But this deck revolves around Turret Warrior. Now, Turret Warrior he's a little bit of a weird one. He gets more powerful, he absorbs warriors, to put it simply. And this deck is full of minimum 1800 beaters. It's really, really nice. Now, this deck is also slightly warrior-based. I won't say it's entirely warriors, but it is definitely warrior-based. Let's get that. We're going to sacrifice that. We'll get Turret Warrior out here. I'm going to go and I'm going to regain my Beckoned by the World Chalice. Oh, you banished it. That was pretty good. That's honestly fine, though. Turret Warrior is going to come out as a 4,000 beat stick. And I'm going to throw down Destruction Jammer and Shield Crush. Did we overplay our first hand? Abso-fucking-lutely. But this deck is all about the OTK. I want to see if this guy has any options now that I have a 4,000 beater with protection on the field. Oh shit, I should have kept that in my hand. I'm dumb. Really, really dumb of me to do all that. I certainly overplayed my hand. Book of Moon. Nice. Destruction Jammer, Shield Crush. I think we're just going to win the duel here. I'm going to play Shield Crush, destroy his face down. And he concedes. Well, that was a good start. I don't think he was expecting a 4,000 on my first turn, to be fair. With destructive backup. Or destruction defense. And now we are up to Bronze Tier 4. What a way to start. Holy crap. Now this deck is a significant upgrade to my last deck. It's actually pretty strong and has, like, good options for things. Plus, honestly, it's just really hard to get over a 4,000 beater. Especially when he has defense, when he has destruction protection as well. Now, of course, this does mean I need to draw a Turret Warrior pretty early on in the duel, or I do fail, but the deck can stand up on sheer attack points alone for a little while. Oh my god, well that's interesting. I want to see what he does on his first turn. Because on my first turn, I'm going to have a 3,300 beater with a Turret Warrior. I really hope this guy's actually got some fight in him, unlike the last one. Zombira into Turret Warrior. Because Zombira is a defensive monster. Original attack. That's going to be my whole first turn. Is just get a big 3,300 beater on the field turn 1. Now we are in bronze, so we're going to see better decks here. But anything that revolves around just sheer strength is going to probably get beat by the deck that I'm playing right now. Because this deck is pretty brutal. It looks like he's thinking. He's think-thunking. Let's see what he can thunk up to deal with Turret Warrior. Dragon Maze, that's what he can do. We're going to be off to a bit of a slower start than the last match. But we're going to go ahead and bring out a second Turret Warrior. Slightly weaker than the other one. Okay. Special summon this. Here. And we'll sacrifice Fiend Sword. There we go. And now we will attack with our first Turret Warrior. He did miss his chance to summon a level 7. And he is already down to 2,600, and I've got a Floodgate on the field. So even if he does get something out, I'm pretty sure I can just turn it face down and win the duel. It's going to be really hard for him to get over both of these. This deck is certainly not nearly as weak as my last one. Main phase 1. Does he just surrender? Hit that big red surrender button. right there next to the gear mark. If you want to hit that surrender button. Just an option, you know. You don't need to, but I'm saying you could if you wanted to, and I could get onto my next duel, and I can bash somebody else's face in, or you can just take your beating, because you're not going to wait me out here. I will literally set my controller down and relax. Oh, nope. Nothing? I think he's conceded. He's entered battle phase. He doesn't have any options. I'm wondering if that was an accident. He's entering main phase 2, and he is ending his turn, which means I now win this duel. But just in case... Actually, he doesn't even have anything face down. Nonetheless, should he have a hand trap, I just want to be safe here. I'm going to Max Warrior, and I'm going to Turret Warrior, Max Warrior there. And there we go. What a star-studded field I have. Yeah, he just surrendered. God, that was brutal, man. That was not very easy for anyone to deal with. And I'm guessing he bricked, because I didn't even get to see anything that he played. And we are up to Bronze Tier 3. This deck is doing significantly better. Already. Yay! Black Jungle King! I actually really like this card in older decks. And in older games, too. Alright, well, here we go again. Turrettron's gonna start rocking some heads. Literally, because he's a rock. When did I gain a rank? When he gains a rank. To be fair, though, this is a very, unconventional deck that I'm playing, by every means, but honestly, it's just a big, beefy beater deck with some support. Okay, see, this is a significantly worse one. This is not as good as a hand. That being said, it's still not a bad hand. And I do have Thestalos as an option. Protected for 1 turn. Unless he goes absolutely crazy here and just drops like a million cards all at once. Which he very well could. Bronze is weird because there's people who are playing meta decks and then there's people like me who are playing definitely not meta decks. I'm interested in seeing which one this guy's playing. I get Sky Striker vibes off this guy. However, he does only have Rescue Rabbit. Alright, we're going to summon Zombira. We're going to do the Turret Warrior play. Summon him here. We're going to get rid of Zombira. He's going to go in face-up attack. I am not going to Shield Crush. I'm going to Axe of Despair. Get me a 4,300 beater on my second turn. And I'm just going to fucking club this guy in the head. You got 1 turn, buddy. And I've got Thestalos on deck, too. Does he have a way out of this? Or is he scared? I would be quite scared if I had a 4,300 beater staring me down. With 2,000 defense. He is such a good card. I like to play him and Metamorph Fortress. Because they're both just so good. That's insane how much power he can get off Zombira. And it's original attack, too. So even if I wanted to use Zombira for a little bit, I could use him and then sack him. And get my full-powered Turret Warrior back out on the field. Alright. Sack Thestalos. Or not sack Thestalos. Sack Fortress Warrior. Summon Thestalos. Discard something in his hand. What'd I hit? Nothing interesting. Get Warrior Returning Alive. Summon, or get Fortress Warrior back, put him back in my hand. There's not going to be a next turn, but I could, and just smash him in the face with Turret Warrior, and BAM, brother! That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah! This isn't even a good deck. That's what we love to see, people. That's what we love to see. Rank me up again, baby. Bronze Tier 2. I have a feeling this deck might take us through Bronze. And even might take us pretty well into Silver. It's not going to matter in Gold, though. Activated spell, dual victory, no damage. Oh. Oh. Those are some pretty good-looking things right there. Let's run it back again. Oh my god, I'm eligible for another level up. I want to go first again. Going first is definitely the way to go with this particular deck. E-girl uwu? Oh god, ew. Alright. Once again, pretty good opening. You get Destruction Jammer. We throw out Beckoned. We get a 3,000 beater on our first turn that now is protected from being destroyed. Your turn, girly. You've got some nice backs, though, so I'm guessing you're playing a decent deck. I do need to be careful because she is literally wearing a border that is, Magic Cylinder, which is scary. Right, show me what you got, girly. E-girl uwu. This is probably just some sweat fit, like, hairy dude. Oh, it's Tearlaments. I had a feeling I'd see these again. Either it was now or later, I had a feeling I was going to see Tearlaments again. Now, I don't think this deck has what it takes to defeat Tearlaments. I will be 100% honest with that. We do have Destruction Jammer. I don't think Tearlaments destroys, though. I think they rely very heavily on their main boss monster, which is the 3,000 beater, which not only can I match, but I can actually get over relatively easily. Person probably has not played Tearlaments before, from what I can see, but this has to be Tearlaments, like, card backs, right? Oh, E-girl uwu might be disconnecting from this. Are you gonna disconnect, girly? I think we might lose an E-girl here, boys and girls. There we go. What can I say? E-girls can never win. That's a lie. E-girls win the most. Ugh. But not in this house. In this house, they disconnect. We're up to Bronze Tier 1. And we managed to not have to duel a Tearlaments deck, which actually brings me quite a bit of joy. Steel Scorpion. Ooh, a Guilty fusion material. Alright, I'm win streak 4. Which is pretty good. Win streak 4 is not bad. We're on the border of silver. Winning, I'll gain a rank. I'm eligible for another one. Is that Breaker I see there? Oh man, I don't want a dual Breaker. What was that? This guy have a mic on? There ain't no shot. Is there mic compatibility in this game? I don't think there is, right? That's a Fuma. Weird. Why do I have this? That's why I have this. That's right. I have this specifically for Getsufuma. Oh, but I need to be careful. Everything is about to become a zombie. Yeah. Everything's a zombie now. Destruction Jammer's good. I guess I'll keep Zombira on the back. Getsufuma, I guess, can go in for an attack. Alright, this is probably going to be that stupid trap card. You don't have 2,500 original or attack and defense, though, so how did you manage to get that? What? Oh. It's got a second ability. I understand. Yeah. What? Oh yeah, I got Getsufuma. Haha, there we go. And my turn. I forgot Getsufuma's ability doesn't just trigger at the start of it. He actually has to deal damage. Like, the battle has to attack. It's not a Mystic Swordsman ability or anything where it just automatically destroys it. Wait, no! He should not have been able to summon that. Is it attack or defense? Oh, or defense. Okay. I always just read that as attack, and not attack or. Also, he's running a little ghosty guy. Oh, everybody's a zombie. No longer a zombie. What is that? Destroy face-up with the highest defense. So it's going to kill this thing. But I don't think it matters. I think he already has enough damage to kill me. Ah, Master of Chaos. It wasn't who I thought it was. It was somebody entirely different. Congratulations, sir. You have defeated my deck. You are the first one to have defeated my deck since I started playing it. So that's our first loss with this deck. I think I have time for one more. That does put an end to our win streak. And here we go! Bodega Bobby. The man in the bodega. Alright, do you want me to go first and or second? You want me going first? I'm happy with that. Bodega. A little bit of a weird one, I'm not gonna lie. But we do get our big turn 1 play. Back end. Into Turret Warrior. Mr. Bodega Bobby here probably doesn't have the same deck I just dueled against. Dark Magician decks are just so... Ooh, worms. Tenyis. Okay. So you're playing well this synchro. I got respect for that. Tenyi Hara. Let's do if it's in the graveyard, it bounces things. Well, I've got Destruction Jammer, so I'm okay with this. Sackbook them in. Negate that and get rid of it, please. It should be dead. Why are you not dead? Can you not be destroyed by effects? Yeah, cannot be destroyed by card effects. Fair enough. Okay, going into Link 3 now? Are we on Link 3 or Link 4? I did not know that Tenyi was a Link deck, if I can be honest. For some reason, I thought Tenyi was a Synchro deck. Monk of Tenyi again. Okay. Ah, there it goes. Back in my hand now. I gotta take a hell of a beating this turn. Oh, it's my buddy. I don't think it matters, though. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna give this to him. I'm gonna end it. I think he got me there. Just that Shaman of the Tenyi is pretty solid. It's not amazing. I probably could have gotten through it if I had some sort of card draw, but I don't. But that is going to end this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed this, where we won way more than we lost, and pretty convincingly. If you guys are enjoying the Master Duel content, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe just to show me that you want to see more as we continue playing with terrible decks and try to see how far we can get with them. But, you guys should be seeing the draft series come out relatively soon, hopefully, within the next couple of weeks or so. Just a reminder, we're trying to hit 100 subscribers by the end of September, and we are currently at 20 at the time that this is being recorded. So if you guys want to hit that subscribe button, tell your friend to or something like that, you know, it's a big help to me. Anyways, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. I will catch you later.